we are dry. I'm going to show you a pretty heartbreaking sight right out here. We just got through going through here and cleaning up, pulling all the pigweed and everything. Got these pumpkins and squash looking sharp, and then the water shut off, and the heat turned on. And right now, while we're trying to make fruit, everything just loaded with blooms, and we got no water. So I didn't have my camera with me, but I just got through running this blue lay flat, and you can kind of see the way out yonder I've got a gun set up, and it's not a great big gun, but it's what I got. And fortunately there's a hole in the creek right here. This is some rented ground, and I don't have a ton of water. Not really sure. It's a strong creek, but I'm not really sure how good it would keep up. I mean, I've got a little bit of solid set irrigation, but I don't know that I definitely don't have enough to reach the back of this field. And in order to run that solid set, I would have to bring my 4-inch PTO pump over here. I'm pretty confident this creek would not keep up with that 4-inch pump. So I wish I had a small traveler, like a 100-gallon-a-minute traveler or something, that I could drag out through here and reel back in and water a pretty good piece at a time, but I don't have one. If you're around central North Carolina and you got one you want to sell, hit me up. But for now, we're gonna run about a tank of gas or two through this gun at a time, and then move it and start again. Just drag the hose around. Got a new Predator because I only have one Predator, and it's the one with the big gas tank on it. If you've been watching long, you've seen it. It's running on our beans and tomatoes and lake crops over there, and with this weather the way it is, I can't go without it, so it needs to be sitting over there running every day. So had to get a new pump. Not a big deal, but wish we could just get some natural irrigation. But I'm gonna get this pump thrown down here in this snake hole and see if we can get it primed up and get some water slinging. A little priming water out of my cooler because the briars and snakes and the 6-foot creek bank make it not so easy to get water from there. Let's see if we can get some water moving here. Alright, this is going to be a one pump or a one pull crank Predator. On. Start. Fuel on.
see.
That's the proper break-in procedure for a predator. You pull the rope, and as soon as the pump catches prime, you shove the throttle to wide open when it's got 30 seconds of runtime on it. Just full send to all the way loaded as hard as it'll pull. Pumping water almost 900 foot, I believe. Put out 3 rolls of lay flat. They're 300 foot, so it's amazing how tight this will get, and there's nothing coming out the sprinkler yet. That may mean we have a kink somewhere. Sprinklers are a little bit funny when you're running them off of lay flat. It's like it really takes a while for the pressure to build up. When you're in aluminum pipe, it's like as soon as the water gets to them, the pressure's there. But lay flat don't do like that. I'm hoping this thing is at least 50 or 75 foot radius, because it's supposed to catch both of these blocks of pumpkins. But if it don't do any better than that, it's not going to. That's kind of pitiful. It's actually not moving. Wow. I think we figured out why the sprinkler's not operating like it should be. Because 90% of the water is running out the bottom. Probably also explains why it's not moving. Guess we'll walk all the way back down there. Somebody got carried away with a razor blade opening the roll. Now we're doing something. That's the kind of radius I was looking for. And we are actually moving now that we got full pressure to it. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Probably a 75-ish foot radius, reaching all the way to the end of the field down there. Watering 2 full blocks of pumpkins at a time. So about 3 sets of that sprinkler, I'll have all the jack-o'-lanterns watered. And if you're wondering why I drug a hose past all this butternut, spaghetti, and acorn squash to come up here to the pumpkins, well, if I only pick 5 bins of each variety of squash, that's going to be disappointing. But if I only pick 5 bins of jack-o'-lanterns, that's a major problem, because we have people that come from all over to buy pumpkins. So we sell hundreds of bins of pumpkins every fall. So I can't stand to not have a good crop of pumpkins. So it's very important that I get these jack-o'-lanterns especially good and wet so that we can make some pumpkins, because you see we're at a critical stage right now. Yep. We got all of this kind of thing going on, so they need lots of water. And this is not the ideal way to do it, but it's all I got. So this is what it's gonna be. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you on the next one.